Hello, my crafty friends. Well, I was having trouble getting it to switch to this camera, so sorry about that. Um, we're going to do a few things today. One of the things I wanted to do that I didn't get done was to unearth my sewing machine and sew the cover on Violet's journal, but it seems to be stuck fairly decently. Well, I say that, and then right there is not. So let me just glue that a little bit. Hi, Tanya. It's good to see you. Let's glue that down. So I decided just to leave it like this and not try to sew it and go ahead and finish it so I can send it to her. So we'll do that after we've done the pages in my everything book and then done our mystery box page. Then we'll go ahead and we will get this finished to send to Violet. So hi, Janet. I'm glad you're here. So I've got a couple of things I want to put in my everything book today. I do have something I want to show y'all, a sneak peek of a video that'll be posted tomorrow. But I'm going to wait a little bit, let a few more people get here, and then that can be your reward for being early or being on time or whatever. And the other people who were later won't get to see it. But I've got some stuff. I got a Happy Mail from Mary too, and I saved some things specifically to put in this book. And then I bought some fun things from the auction, the Defy auction, and I may use one of these things that I bought in the journal. I'm not positive about that, but I probably will at least use one of those. Maybe several, because I don't know what else I'll do with those. I bought it because I wanted these. I wanted these envelopes. They're just really cool. And there were two of those and then two regular coin envelopes. And so these were just a bonus as far as I was concerned. Hi, Renee. I'm glad you're here. So we'll do this page and then we'll do Mary's page. Hi, Kendra. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the sneak peek since you're early or on time or whatever. Let me grab them real quick. I'm not showing them all to you, just a few. This is a video I'm going to upload tomorrow, and it's called Can We Make Marbled Fabric? And you can see here that, yes, we can. So, anyway, I just thought I'd give y'all a heads up that video will be coming out tomorrow about 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:15, something like that. Hi, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. You got here just in time. Hi, Cheryl. So, ever since I did the first papers, I've wanted to try it on fabric. And I had a feeling it would work, and it did, so I was happy. But anyway, that was your sneak peek reward for being here early. Hi, Patricia. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and work on this page. Oh, and when I got that stuff from the Defy auction, Care sent these thank you things, which are fun. And I'm going to, I've got one just like this already that she sent me that's in my fairy journal. So I'm going to put this one and these things in this book. And she sent this really cute, I don't know who made these, but they're adorable little, what do you call those? Paper clips. There you go. Hi, Deborah. I'm glad you're here. So we're going to start This is what we did last Monday night in here. And we may have done this last Monday night too. Yeah, we did this last Monday night too. And I did some jelly printing just to kind of break some pages. And that was fun too. We did that last Monday night. So we did quite a bit in this book last Monday night. Anyway, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this page right here because it's got a little something on it. And this is really, really cool. I like these prescription papers in the background. But I'm tempted to save part of them for another project because I really love those. Because I also want this on here. And I want some of these on here. And there's not really going to be room for everything. I thought these would be a fun part of the background. The tickets I may save for a journal that Tanya and I are going to do in, I think it's September. We're going to use tickets for something in that journal. And I like this too. I think I'm going to make this a pocket. And let's just glue some of these down. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Nashua. I'm glad you're here. If I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. Oh, I've got a couple of them here. Oh, well, that's all right. We're going to want more than two, and I don't want the white, so. I'm going to go ahead and do several of them because there's quite a few in here, so. Let's just do 4. Okay. I'm going to, I guess I'm going to ink. You know me, I got to ink. Oh. Wouldn't want to disappoint y'all by not doing any inking. I think I'm going to need to re-ink this ink pad here. I also want to ink the page. Let's see if we can. That's right, Teresa. It's only right. Well, I really am going to have to re-ink it. Let me add some ink here. Okay, just a second. Okay. Had some little stuff from the ink, the sponge. On there. Okay. Y'all are helping Patricia out? Are you going to tell everybody who comes in they need to do that, or does she just get here just in time to find out she missed something? Oh, y'all are such good friends. Help each other out. Okay, Kendra, that's fine. You just do that. We sure understand. We're glad you're here. I did a lot of stuff today, probably more than I should have, and so I'm hoping my back will hold on tonight and um, make it through all three of these projects. Okay, Teresa. Well, I hope your power doesn't go out. We're supposed to have some storms later tonight, but I think it's not going to come till like 10:30 or 11 or something like that, if it comes when it was predicted to come. So I'll be finished before I have to worry about it. But stay safe. Okay. Of course, I have to ink this one too. Hi, Suzanne. I'm glad you're here. We will see what we think about that. I may put it down lower. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this on as a pocket. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do just for kicks. I'm going to use 2 more of these. Maybe 1 more. Let's see if we can cut it in half. Because I don't need a big gusset. I just need a little bit of something. Okay, come on. All right. And let's see. Yeah, well, I made a video so you can see see it better tomorrow. I just thought I'd give you all a quick teaser. Yeah, that's the right word. Hi, Susan. Glad you're here. You were watching ads. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I do. I don't know about other people, but they don't earn me a lot of money. So I'm sorry you have to watch them. Yes, approximately 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think it's 9:15 to be exact, Central Time. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be. Oops. Cheryl's in lurk mode. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to put this right down here. Maybe I ought to put it up here so it's hides the bottom of that. That's probably a good idea. That would look neater. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, and then I'm going to put this right there because I think it looks good there. Alrighty. And I'm going to tuck this cute little card in there. And then, there we go. And this. I'm going to put it here because if it gets up here, it'll fall out and get lost. And I don't want it to get lost. So, I don't know, Mike. I did see you this time. Why are none of my messages appearing? I hear that. Are you saying bad stuff? You tried to say hi. Well, hi, Mike. I'm glad you're here. And I'm sorry that YouTube acted ugly to you. I apologize. Hi, Becky. Hi, Mary. I'm glad y'all are both here, too. Okay, so I like that. I need to write down that. Let me use a pen. Okay. So I just wrote that these were thank yous from a Defy auction. Of course, these right here were part of what I bought in the auction, but the other stuff was the thank you. But that's okay. It doesn't have to. Well, I guess I can go ahead and stick these in there too. No, I'm going to put them up here because I might use them with something. I'm going to save those papers because those are really cute. Okay. So I'm happy with that page. Get rid of these nondescript white scraps that won't be useful anywhere. So, oh, I do need to move that because it's in my way now. Okay. Hi, Barb. I'm glad you're here. I love thank you pages too, Barbara. Okay. Now then, I think I want to do, I just think these will look, well, they might not show up good because because the colors go so well. I don't know. We'll have to look around. Oh, you use the waving hand too much. Okay. I guess you'll have to resort to words, Mike. And this is from Happy Mail I got from Mary 2. And I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to use her stencil to make a background. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and go to a white page. And okay, that one wants to stay open better. So I've got some pretties that I can put on here. Both of those are really pretty. And I've got a pretty butterfly I definitely want to put on here because I used some of her butterflies in my napkin journal, and this will help me remember that. Yes, she is precious. And I've got this, which is just adorable. Let me see if I can show it a little better. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Try to get it refocused down here now. Okay. But she printed me out some stencils. Or she sent me some stencils from when she'd cut out something, which I think is adorable. So, and I haven't decided yet if I want to see. Both of these are on a sturdy wallpaper. This one's probably the sturdiest, so I think I'm going to save it to use as a stencil other places. And I may just put these down actually on the page because they're beautiful. But I need to do something behind them, I think, so that the stencil part will really show up. Yeah. Yeah. A fairy baby that's smaller than a chipmunk and a toad. There's a little hedgehog and a mouse and a snail and a little robin. All kinds of little birdies there. Hi, Tanya. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Joyce. I'm glad you're here. So I think I am probably going to put these two down. On the page, and then add this butterfly, and the other things I'm probably going to save, although, oh, isn't that pretty too? That's got to be a tip in someplace. That's got to be a tip in somewhere. Maybe that's what we'll do on this side. Okay, so let's do some, put some paint down. I'm going to try to use a blue because I've got blue on both of these pages. So that will make them both fit together if I put blue everywhere. So now I need some blue and something to put behind the pages. Come on. Okay, it's the kind of day I'm having today. I'm just going to cut this in half because half of it will be the perfect size to use in this journal. So okay, I'm going to put half there, and I'm going to put half right here. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a little extra insurance. Tape those things together. I think I learned this from Mike Deacon. I think that's who I learned that from. But I'm not positive because it's been a long, long time ago. Hi, Maria. It's good to see you. Oh, no, Tanya. Well, it'll grow out. Isn't that what you wanted to hear? Oh, dear. Yeah, the longest guard would be a little short for me, too. I would feel naked. I I guess for some reason it doesn't, oh, I need to put something under here too, because I've got this as a seam. So let me find something I can stick under there. Here we go. We'll just cut a piece of this. Okay. And then we'll pick up both of these signatures and slide that underneath. So now I've got everything protected, hopefully. And let's see. Now I need to decide on a blue. I think I'm going to mix a couple of blues. Maybe a little white. Hi, Julie. So glad to see you. It's so glad. I'm so glad to see you. It's good to see you. I'm glad to see you. I do know how to speak. Okay. Let me get a brush. I need a bigger brush than that. Okay. Hi, Mary. I'm making your page. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you're having a delightful thunderstorm. I love thunderstorms. When they're not dropping hail, I love them. I'm hoping that we will get one later on tonight. Okay. The paint looks soupy. It's really not. Probably my camera. It just feels like regular old craft paint. I am going to use the heat gun though, so hopefully it'll look better when it's not wet. I just didn't want to mix the colors too much. Maybe that would be a good idea, Julie. The paint looks soupy, is what I saw. Yeah, type it again for me, please. Well, Renee, I hope it does rain for you. If you need rain, we need rain desperately. So I'm hoping it will rain tonight for us. It's not completely dry, but I got a replacement Logitech webcam, and I haven't tried it yet because I've been kind of afraid it wouldn't work, and so I didn't want to know it's not going to work. But after the color problems I've had with this camera, I'm going to go ahead and try it tomorrow and see if it'll work. I just didn't have time. I had too much to do today. Didn't have time to try it before tonight. So you have flood warnings. Wow. Oh, well, if it rains very hard here, we will have flood warnings because the ground is so dry, it'll just all run off. But I'm hoping that we got about a quarter of an inch last night. So if we could do that 3 or 4 nights in a row, I would be happy. And we're they're threatening us with rain 3 or 4 nights in a row. So I'm hoping we will get some. Okay, needs a little bit more. Okay. All right. The page just kind of sweated a little bit, but see, isn't that nifty? Now I can just slide it back on there next time I need it. So there's you a Mike Deacon hint for journaling. Now then, this piece I've got down there, I can take out, and it didn't even get painted on. So good. All right. I just wanted to be sure. Whew. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I would be happy for it to go ahead and rain. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? And we'll put this over here, and we're going to tip it in. And I think we're going to put it up high. I think I'm going to actually put this in the middle. Let's tear off this edge just because the other edges are all torn. And we'll put this in the middle. And I may change my mind and put this down here so I can put the butterfly up here. Maybe I need to tip it from this direction so I can put the butterfly up there. Yes, I think I like that. Okay. Now then, let's ink it up a little bit here. Because there was a little ink on it, so I'll just make it that much better with a little more. I love this. It's going to look so pretty on this blue page. See, don't throw away when you cut something out. Don't throw away your extras because it looks pretty. Okay. I'm going to leave these off for a minute and let that dry. This I'm just going to glue straight down, so I'm not worried about it. Let's see if we can get this to. All right, now I know I had that in there. Oh, well, maybe you need to say you're going to go fishing on days when you're not, Mike, and then it will rain on those days instead of the days when you get to go fishing. Okay, I think that should be plenty of glue. Well, I don't know what you said, Joyce, but obviously you need to say it again because Google didn't like it. Oh, okay. Ah, well, that sounds like a scam to me, Julie. Okay, I love that. And I'm going to go ahead and put this up here because we know we want it right up there in that corner. That sounds like a fun journal to do, Mary. It does. I'm loving this. Thank you for sending it to me. I think it's beautiful. Excuse me. Hi, Kathleen. It's good to have you here. There's no telling, Joyce. I think that thing, it lets things go that should be taken off, and it takes off things that are perfectly fine. I do not understand. Okay, I'm going to shut this for a minute since I'm having trouble with it already. And I'm going to ink the page. And then we will come back and we will find some washi tape or something to put that, maybe a piece of fabric, I don't know, to put that beautiful card on here with, because I want to be able to open it and see inside. I don't want to glue it down. Okay. Now let's think about what we can use to tip this in with. I don't want to mess up cover up the birds and things. I could just do a little one right down there. Or right up there. I'll cover up less if I do it up here. So we're going to do a partial tip in. Hi, Kay. We're glad you're here. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay. Let me find some washi tape that I think will go there. Here are the ones I have that I like. I have a bunch more, but I don't like them as much as I like these. So I keep these all together, and they're the ones I use mostly. Oh, I think a little bit of this would be good. Okay, let's see. Let's put a little bit of it on here. And then we'll now I'm going to tear it because I want to. Okay, put that down for a second. Put some glue on here. And then we'll come over here and we'll put some glue all over this. And I'm just going to let it go on out onto the page. I don't care. All right. I like that. Close up of the dangle for my glue. It's got one of those stainless steel sewing pins in it. And then it looks like this. Beth Schuler made this for me. I don't know how good you can see it, but. And what I did was just use a little bit of hot glue and put a little bit of hot glue right under that and then shove this up there to stick it. So that's how it's attached, is just with a little bit of hot glue. Yeah, she did a good job. I love it. She sent this in my mermaid journal that she made me. And I immediately put it on my glue. I had made one for my glue, but it wasn't as pretty as this. So the only problem is it's really long and heavy. And so when my glue starts getting empty, it pulls it over. So my suggestion would be to make one that's shorter, maybe about that long. But I didn't want to take it apart because I love it. So. Okay. Now I need to write. There we go. Thank you, Mary. I love it. And I'm going to use these as stencils and put these pretty somewhere else. And stick them back in here for now so I can keep them protected. It is a great idea, Candy. The first person, I think it was Sharon Lombard, who told me I needed to do that. And she showed me a picture of what she had done. And so I made one. But then Beth made this one for me, and it was so pretty, I decided that I needed to use it instead of the one I made, which I kept it right in here for a while. I don't know where it is now, but in case I lost this one, I kept a spare. Oh, okay. So there we go. I'm happy with that page. We need to let it sit and, finish dry, and that acrylic paint needs to kind of cure. So I'm not going to shut it for 24 hours, but let's stick my note back in here because I'm absent-minded and I will forget where I got those things next time I want to use it. So, okay, let's move this out of the way. I might decide I want it on my page, so I'm going to leave it there because I never think to use washi tape. So, okay, and we will move these out of the way. I have a bunch of stuff everywhere because I just move it out of the way. Hey, Beth, we were just talking about you. Did you hear me? Did you hear me talking about you? I was telling them how you made this for me. Okay, I'm sure I will need that, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. I don't think I will need this, so I'm gonna move that. And this is the page we're gonna work on in the mystery box journal. So yeah, everybody needs one. Everybody needs one of these. Because that little pen gets lost so easy. It doesn't get lost near as easy if you have it attached to something pretty. So, Beth, look at Teresa's question. She wants to know if you made a video of how to make the dangle. If you didn't, I bet you could. Okay, and we've been starting all of these pages. We've done a whole 3 so far, but we've started them by choosing our focal point and then working backwards. And I've been moving this around every week, and I'm so afraid I'm going to damage it that I decided tonight this little child is going to be our focal point. And it says Frank A. Talcott, Winthrop, Massachusetts. And I don't know if Frank is the one who took the picture or if this is Frank. I don't know. But we're going to use this right here as our focal point. So we just need some pretty stuff to put around it. Let me move this aside and get our box out so we can look through and find some stuff to go around it. Can't wait to make a page with those, but that's probably not tonight. Oh, that's part of this too. I think it actually goes right there. So we may reattach that. I don't know. And I love this, but I don't think it really goes with the baby. So we won't be using that as our decoration. I don't know what I'm going to use, but there's some flowers. Oh, here's an envelope. We'll have to use, there's 2 of them. We'll have to use these someday when we're working in here. We need something Ooh, that's pretty. We could use this as 4 corners. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and take that. We don't have to use it, but it's pretty enough that there's other babies and some birds. The birds are really pretty too. Oh, that's a pretty little girl. She's crying though. These flowers are pretty. I'm just going to set this whole book over there because that's just the kind of thing we might want to use. Okay. Let me think about that. Actually, I think that's enough. I think that's enough for tonight. I think I'm going to be happy with that. So let's move this out of the way. Because I think I want to put this right here. And then put this in here with some kind of something around it. But this needs something to continue it a little bit, I think. Okay. Okay, that's probably enough. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to make this ruin it. I just wanted to add a little bit more so that I have never had water kefir, Tanya. I have made kefir with milk. But I've never had water kefir. In fact, I drank kefir made from milk for quite a while. Okay. Let's try this a little bit. Well, if you add just a few drops of stevia in the milk kind, it's really yummy. It's like yogurt. It's what it tastes like to me. It's yogurt. But yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. And I need to put some glue down, and I'm just going to put glue down on here and lay this on top because this is so fragile. If I try to put glue on this, I'm going to end up ruining it. So, yeah. Well, Hannah can't do milk either. It doesn't like her. She was able to do the kefir without it being too much of a problem, but she couldn't have as much of it, as Darren and I could have. But it didn't bother her the way milk or ice cream and things bother her. Although she still eats ice cream once in a while because it's just once in a while it's worth it. Oops, didn't get quite enough up there. The Google moderator team is Google. It's not any of us. It's something we have no control over. And it's very frustrating because I don't think it's real people. If it was real people, they would know that the things that are being censored from my stream are not something that should be taken down. But anyway, none of you would say anything they need to take off. They need to worry about, I heard this a lot when I taught defensive driving, but that people would say they shouldn't have gotten a ticket because the policemen need to be worrying about the real criminals and leave the speeders alone. But that's how I feel about this. They should be worried about the people who are really a problem and not my friends who are not saying anything bad. Anyway. I told those guys that, speeding was against the law, therefore they were real criminals. But they didn't like that interpretation. Oh dear. Well, at least you know now, Joyce. Okay. Have to have my torn edges all the way around, not just on two sides. All right, I like that. I don't think I want to get rid of this background, but I do want to kind of dull it out a little bit, I think. Let's see. I'm thinking some pattern tissue wouldn't cover this up, but it would dull it down just enough to make it kind of go with this and not be so. But let's see what else we're going to put on it first. I was thinking about this, but it would just, I don't know. Somehow I'm not as happy with that as I thought it would be when I first saw it. So I kind of like these flowers. But they would, since they're going the same direction, that would be a little difficult. There's some more pretty flowers. But I kind of like those flowers. Okay. Let's fussy cut those real quick and see. Oh, but there's a Scotty dog back here, and I love Scotty dogs. All right, let's think. Maybe we can use. All right, just a second. Where's that other one? Well, I know there were two. Oh, there it is. Okay, what's on the other side of this one? See, you got to make choices. Okay, we're going to do this one. Because in order to put them here and here, they have to be the same. So you can do this. And that's what I think I want to do. So, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a quick like this, and then I'll come back in and fussy cut it. Copy it. Oops, too late, Beth. Sorry. I think I'm all right with it being two different kinds of flowers. Plus, I didn't have to I didn't have to use the little Scotty dog, so I can save him. Because I definitely want to use him somewhere. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could copy this, and then I would have two of them. I may do that. We'll see. We'll see. I was thinking you meant so I didn't have to use the Scotty dog, or I could copy the Scotty. I think I'm going to do that. It will take a couple of minutes for me to run in the house and do that, but I do think I'm going to go make a copy of this. We'll see if the copy turns out or not. So y'all chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. Look, I thought it would copy the cream color too, but it didn't. It just copied the gray tones and the pink. Isn't that weird? So I'm going to have to ink this. And if it's too much, then I may have to ink this one too to make them look similar. I don't know. It is pretty. It just doesn't match. And it still doesn't match. When all else fails, just ink everything. But now this is darker, so it's just going to be darker. That's just the way it's going to be. I wish I had, I'm just not going to be happy with that. But I have some of this paper. So I'm going to take it in and recopy it again. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, this is much better. It's not perfect, but it's much better. We'll save that one to use for something else some other time. Okay. First, I'm going to trim that. And that. Then I'll fussy cut the rest. Yep. We're going to go with this. Yeah, 2 copies. That would have been smart. Get rid of a bunch of this because it's way harder to cut it with all that there. Okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness. Now we'll ink the edges. Inking it, the whole thing helped, but it wasn't enough. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry I'll have to listen to that. Ah. Oh, partly. And partly just hurrying and partly talking. I've worked on several videos today. So I've done a lot of talking that I don't normally do before I stream. And so that makes me cough more too. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of. Okay. Now then, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and glue this whole thing down, and then I'm going to talk about what I'm thinking about doing. Bye-bye, Kay. Thank you for coming. I don't love these glue sticks, y'all. Just letting you know. These are the Avery. I've had Avery glue sticks before, a big one, and I liked it okay, but these particular ones are really goopy. I should have inked that, but I didn't think about it. In time, it was too late. It was too late. Okay, now I'm thinking about taking a piece of pattern paper tissue and just cutting out this much, or maybe not, and just putting it over the whole thing and then adding these. It could be, but it's a decent temperature in my studio. They don't ever really get hot. So what do you think? Do you think I should put the tissue paper over it and then cut out the circle, and so that everything is kind of uniform except leave that pretty baby's face? I think so. Okay, let me see if I can find a piece that's the right size. I'm sure I've got some. But let's see what we can find in here. Oh, this is paler than I thought. I would find one that's really pale. Okay, let me find another pattern. Okay. Okay, I think this will work. Find a piece that's doesn't have as much stuff on it. Ooh, that's actually cute, isn't it? What size is this? That actually might fit Hannah. Oh well. I just realized the piece I got out here. Let's see. Which one is this? M12. Okay. I didn't use, that's on the dress. It's not on the jacket. So if she wants to make that jacket, then. Now trying to get this folded back up. It's not going to happen. Okay, let's move that away. Okay, I'm going to cut it right on this seam to begin with. And then, uh-oh. All right, let's just cut right along there. Okay, maybe not that way. Let's start up here and come down here. Okay, now then, use my water brush. I don't know if that will tear out or not. It got dry on me, so. We'll just come on across here because I'm not sure exactly where the line was. Okay. Now let's look here and see if we go down here. Okay, that went too far out. See, I didn't want. I should have come in here. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. Okay, let's see if we put this back in here. Okay, I think like that. I think we're going to do the, oh, uh-oh. It may be dangerous trying to do it in pieces like this. Get another piece? I probably should. I probably should, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try this. But I do need something to put under here. Let's see. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and use a wet glue because I want it to go down good. So it won't hurt to go over the baby too with this. It'll actually protect it some. So all right, let's start here. And here another little piece to put right there. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, goodness. Hi, Susie. I'm glad you're here. All right. That is going to have to sit for a little while. Well, actually, it's probably not. I could go ahead and just put this right on there. And then we can trim it off later. Let's just do it. Then we'll let it set and we'll trim it off when okay, let's see. All right. Okay. I need to look at this. See where the edge is. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to have to wait and let it dry and see how it looks. It's hard to know how it's going to look right now. Clean that up a little bit so I can. There we go. Okay. I'm actually going to take this and set it outside. It'll dry faster out there. Unless it looks like it's going to rain. We'll see. It looked fine a minute ago. Wow, it's actually really nice out there right now. This would be a great night to go take a walk. But I won't. Tomorrow at 2, Teresa. On Tanya's channel at 2. Okay. I'm going to put these things back up in our box. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Teresa. Okay. Now then, I want to bind this little journal for Violet. And then we may do some decorating in it before I send it to her. I just took a strip of this fabric to tie it. So that's separate. She can use it that way or not. She can do whatever she wants to with it. But we've got 2 little signatures. And let's see. I think I'm going to just punch the holes and at the same time that I'm binding it. So we're going to do it. I think these signatures are small enough I can do that without any problem. This is a floss threader, like for people to use if they have bridges or braces or whatever. They work great as needle threaders. My problem is keeping up with them. Oops, sorry. Okay. Now then, find the center of this booklet. I think it's this right here. Yeah. Okay. Now, I know there are a lot of you who are better at this than I am because you don't have to use these clamps, but I don't like to fight with it, and so I use clamps. Yes, Central Time, Gloria. Okay. And I'm going to start in the center and go out. Then I'm going to, oops, tuck that right there. Then I'm going to go up here and punch a hole and come back in. And then I'm going to go down here and punch a hole. And then, and I'm not going to go back in, try to go back in that particular same hole. I'm going to punch a new one just because it is easier to do that. That way I don't have to worry about getting through my threads. And I'm going to leave these long. She can tie little somethings to it if she wants to, or we can if I decide to. Okay. All right, there's one signature. And then we're going to take this one. And we're going to do the same thing right here. Actually, maybe I should scoot it over a little bit more. So it's a little bit. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. So, oh, Tanya does it without clamps all the time. And I've watched several other people who don't use them, but I do because it's just easier for me. I don't have to fight it and try to poke it back through and all that stuff. So I hope she does. I really want her to love it. Yeah. Yeah. Not me either, Suzanne. Okay. We're going to go out right here. And tuck that right there. Then we're going to come up here. Let's find where it's close to that one. We're going to come back in through here. And then down here, we want to go out in a similar place. Okay. Right there. All right, that's going to be close enough. And then we're going to go back in right next to this. Oops. It wasn't exactly centered that time, but okay. Okay. Well, when I sometimes use smaller clamps too. I like those big ones just because they're right there. But okay, so this is the journal. I'll show you what it looks like right now. Uh-oh. Did I get this upside down? Oh, dear. I think we're going to call it right side up. No, that's right side up. So, well, if the clamps cause you trouble, then they're not helpful. And they're more helpful to me. Well, it's not exactly straight here, but I think it turned out pretty good considering. Okay, so there we go. Oh, goodness. Julie uses giant paper clips. Yeah, that would work too. Too many strings. Strings, lots of strings. More ta-da and leaves. Yeah. Yeah, ta-da would be good. I'm going to have to leave those sticking out the bottom. That way we know for sure this is the... I need to do something more on the front, don't you think? Thanks, Candy. Thanks, Gloria. I think I need to add something more on the front and something right there. Let's see. Oh, the problem, washi tape. That's what I'll use on the edge. Let's see. How's that going to look? Well, we can see how it's going to look with this. I think that'll look cute. Okay, but we need to try and get it to not do this. Okay, where? Oh, it's up here. I always have problems with washi tape tearing on me. Okay. So let's, whoops, cut straight across there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down and then add the washi tape over the glue because I I think I made the glue too wide. But we'll wipe off the extra. Okay. Let me trim this. Now then, let's go over here and put a little glue down. Is that a piano roll box? Yes, it is. I used up the piano roll. And so, but I kept the box. It works perfect for washi tape. I'm trying to remember where I got this really wide washi tape. It was either on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon, but I'm not positive. I bought it a long time ago, and it is one of my favorite washi tapes, but I just don't use washi tape very often, so. Now I got to glue all over my finger here. I think there's a little bit here I need to trim because it's going to come up and mess something up if I don't. And a little bit here because it's sticking out over the edge a little bit. There we go. Thank you. I was pretty pleased. I thought it was a pretty smart idea. Okay, now then, I probably should do the same thing here, shouldn't I? I probably should. Let's just do. Let's use the same washi tape too because it looks good. So let me put glue on here first. There we go. There we go. This time I cut it a little bit shorter, so maybe it'll work better. Oh, got some glue coming out. All right. Now then, let's use this goopy glue here. But we can wipe off the extra that comes off out the edge. So there we go. Now that's wet. Okay. So now we've got that. And I feel like we need to do some more something. No, not that. Hmm. Let me find something. Just a minute. A paper doily. Oh, that would be good. That would be good. I was thinking about cutting one of these leaves out and putting on there. Mm. But they're really huge. That one's, that might be. I don't know. That might be too much. Let's see. Do these go better? These kind of go better. I don't think I want to do that at all because I think it'll just look weird. Okay, I think the paper doily is a good idea. And then we can put, what's the name of that fabric? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Let's see if it says. I'm not sure that this piece even has anything on it. Here we go. It's Waverly Inspirations screen print. That's all the information I have. I got it at Walmart. They were clearancing it. So I don't know if you can even find it. But it was clearanced at Walmart. If that helps you any. Waverly Inspirations screen print. And I don't know if that's the name of it or if it's just a type of fabric. I don't know. But maybe that'll help. It's pretty fabric. But okay, let me find a doily. I have this. I'm trying. I really would rather have a round one, but the only round one I can find at the moment has. Well, let me just take them out and look, just in case I'm wrong. Okay. I found some. I found one that's round. But I'm thinking I just want to take part of it and butt it up against this washi tape. On the spine with the square. The cover is made out of a shopping bag from Dollar Tree. It's not fabric at all. The problem with doing this is that it will need to be Mod Podged down. Probably. So if I do that, I need to do it. I want to have more of it on the front than the back, just because. And then go ahead and put anything else I'm going to put on there down at the same time, because it's going to have to dry. So let's think what else I could put on there. This is plastic. I'm afraid it would just melt it if I tried to do that and ruin my iron and ruin the cover if I tried to use the heat bond. That's fine, Julie. I was thinking about cutting out maybe a couple of leaves and putting on there, but they're really, well, that one would go okay. This one's really color-wise compared to this and this. Would you rather decorate it yourself, Violet, instead of having me decorate it? Okay. Okay. Well, I want to decide what all is going to go on here because I'm going to decoupage it all down at once. But I think that green is too, it just doesn't look good with this. This one looks okay though, so let's go ahead and take it out. And we'll fussy cut that. The rest of those would be too hard to fussy cut, so let's see what else I can find. Oh, here's some. Maybe these will work. They're still turquoisey. Silk flowers and leaves. Oh, I don't think I do. I did, but I think I decided I wasn't ever going to use them and I got rid of them. See, that's what happens. That's what happens to me. But I like the idea of a flower. Hmm. I got to think. I got to think. I got to think. Those would be really hard to fussy cut, but they would be pretty on there. Something really bright like that. Hi, Mary. Um, I'm not sure if I can fussy cut one of these or not, but I think they would be pretty. And with that big leaf. So let me find my fabric scissors. Oh, this is not the good pair. Okay, let's take this one out too. All right, we'll see what we can do. This is such a soft fabric that it just kind of folds up, makes it a little hard to fussy cut. So it's not going to be a perfect job, Violet. Not going to be a perfect fussy cutting job. Okay, I think I'm just gonna skip the stem. We're not gonna worry about the stem. It was pretty small and didn't really show up a lot anyway. So All right, let's look at this one before I bother to cut out the other one just to see if it's even going to be anything worth doing. Maybe it needs to go to the back. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Let me get rid of most of this and well, these poor little flowers won't be as pretty as they were. I'm going in the right direction. All right. Thank you, Beth. Probably should have gone and looked for my good pair of scissors. This one was really tight, so I loosened up the bolt, and then I couldn't get it tightened back up again. It won't move, so they're a little hard to maneuver. Hi, Maria. It's good to see you. Bet you didn't expect to come in here and see me fussy cutting flimsy fabric, did you? Okay. And then we've got this one. Maybe if we do it like this, and then like this, or maybe like this. What do you think? Does that look good? Let me get rid of all this, because when I go to glue this down, it's going to be a potential mess. So. Does that look good, Violet? You're the one who counts. What you think is what matters. Move this out of the way. There we go. Well, Violet hasn't said anything yet. I don't know if she likes it or not. I was trying to decide if there was maybe something else I want to put on it. Violet will love it, Teresa says. Okay. Thanks, Nashwa. I'm thinking I need some words right here. Something good. Yeah, it does right there. Are you talking about this black that's on the edge that needs to come off? Are you talking about it needing to be changed, as in cut off and moved some other way? Rearrange. Okay. Well, I do need to trim off that black. I intended to do that and forgot. Okay. We might, since we take that apart, we might make it all on the front. We might make it all on the front. Well, this one's bugging me more than that one because it's sticking out over here. Bye-bye, Susie. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna afraid I'm gonna ruin that one, but I think it turned out okay. Okay, how about like that? Leave a difference in our lives. Very good. But I was actually going to be lazy if I can find what I did with those things. Here they are. Thanks, Tanya. I have some words. There's a bunch of words in here, so there's bound to be something good. Don't dream your life, live your dream. And I can, trim these, make them. You are amazing. Remember that. I like that one. Let's choose that one. Because Violet is amazing. We want her to know she's amazing. We don't want her to ever forget. So we're going to use that. And I'm going to have to ink it a little bit here. Okay. We'll move those right there. And I'm going to try to not go off the edges so I don't have to worry about putting something underneath it. Maybe I'm being lazy, but where did you get your quotes and sayings? Let me find. I kept an extra copy so I could tell you that, because this person did what I wish every digital person did, and they put their name on here. It's Digital Expressions is the name of the Etsy shop. Digital Expressions, and it's collage sheets at Digital Expressions. That's the best I can tell you right there. But it's an Etsy shop. You're welcome. Oops. Okay. Now then, I need my brush. I'm going to put it a little bit to the back. I'm really hoping this will stick down. Working on this plastic bag is harder than I thought it would be. Okay. I'm going to put this one like that. We're just going to Mod Podge it down. Hope for the best. And then this one. I hope it works, Violet. And let's move this down just a little bit, because that's really close to the edge there. Okay. Oops. I need to clean off the edge of that. Digital expressions, yes. Okay. I think I'm going to take off some of this glue that's really extra here. Okay. Well, that's all we can do on that one tonight. I'm going to set it aside and let it dry. I'm going to go outside and grab that other book that I took out there, and I'll be right back. Well, it had blown over, so I got a little bit of a tear right there. But, oh, I forgot the words. Anyway, this is what that one turned out looking like. I'm happy with that, but I got to put the words on this before it dries. Words. I'm going to use art glitter glue. Oh, yes, got to have our words, Violet. Thanks, Julie. Okay, I'm happier now that I remembered the words. I would have been really sad if I forgot. Whew. Yeah, I like that way better than just the plastic cover. The plastic cover was cute, but it wasn't me. It wasn't what I wanted, so. Yes, this is washi tape on the edges here and here. And these edges are folded over, so they're not raw like these were. So I'm going to leave them. Okay, now we're going to set it back over there and let it dry. And this one, I'm going to see if I can maybe disguise that a little bit with ink. I think that's the only place that got messed up when it. Okay. I need to trim the edges. And then ink them, and then it'll be done. Almost through here. There we go. Now we need to ink it, because it's not finished until it's inked on the edges. And I don't know if I can ink this or not. That's getting kind of weak there from the glue. I guess it's just wet. But we need to let it dry straight. That's where it got folded over when the wind blew it. No, something's going on here with my. There we go. That's better. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Santa. It's good to see you. It's funny because if you look at it, you can't even tell that this part doesn't have the tissue over it. But the tissue did what I wanted it to do here, so. So I'm happy with that project. And I think I'm going to say goodnight a little bit early. For one thing, I don't have anything else specific planned. And my back is beginning to really hurt. So it always hurts a little bit all the time, but it's hurting pretty bad right now. So I'm going to, I need to put this with Violet's journal so I don't forget. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Good night, all. Thank you all for coming. I had fun. I'm glad you joined me. Thank you. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.